Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today we're at a coral farmer's market. So we're gonna go inside and see what's up if I know how to get in there. So yeah, hopefully we buy some cool coral. That'd be great. I have my little Polyp Lab light mark and a little insulated bag that you get when you buy too much Japanese cheesecake. So we'll see what. So today this show is kind of like a coral farmers market. This one specifically happens twice a year generally. This one happens in a lot of different states, so it's not one that's specific to Las Vegas. Those, of course, some of the vendors are locals. And if you haven't been to a frag show, it's highly recommended that you do. You're going to find a lot of unique pieces you wouldn't usually find at your local fish store, because a lot of these guys are from California and other states, and they kind of just travel around the US holding these shows every, few weeks, few months. And it's a great way to meet, other reefers. Some of them you would have met, if you had sold frags from your home, or if you had maybe met a few through the local forums. But it is a really fun experience, and hopefully we find something that we like. Alright guys, welcome back to my frag tank. So we're back from the show. I did end up picking about 5 or 6 corals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 corals. Spent about $500, so about 100 a piece. Give or take, a little bit, but we're going to go ahead and just unbox a few things here. The first one is this guy. So I think it's an eclectus mushroom. Look at that. It's yellow with little tinges of red. Looks like a little bit of green on the mouth. What's crazy is this guy wasn't even on a plug. It was literally just floating in like a little piece of the frag rack, like barely holding on. And I'm like, dude, how much is that? Because it's not even on a plug. Like, was it even for sale? And so yeah, I got him. I've always wanted one of these, and the price wasn't too bad. About 150. So I've always wanted one. It'll be fun to propagate, especially right next to my red guys right here. I still don't know what exactly these are, but yeah, it'll be a nice little color contrast. So we'll go ahead and just leave them right there for now. The other one I picked up was, I'm actually not too sure what this is. I think it's some kind of Scoly, but it was only about 120. So let's see if I can get yeah, look at that. It's like a rainbow. Yeah, not exactly what this is, but we'll just kind of grow him out and see where he goes from there. But yeah, look at that. That thing is gorgeous. If I can get a better photo of it, I'll post it on top of here, because obviously this blue is kind of just washing everything else out. But even in regular light, he's pretty true to color. So yeah, that should grow real nice. Once it gets a little bigger, I'll be able to figure out what the hell it is. And this was, a good price too. All right, next one up is one of these little tie-dye jawbreaker. Same thing, always wanted one of these guys as well. And this one's real nice. It's orange with that, you see a little red streak on the left side. Yeah, he's real pretty. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, will it focus still? No, I think it's out of focus. There you go. Yeah, this one's already on a nice little rock too. I saw a couple of his mamas. They look pretty nice as well. There was one that was straight red, like my mushrooms over there, which I thought was weird, but yeah, that guy looks pretty good. Now, this one was a little bit of a coral. I didn't really want it, but it was so unusual, I figured why not. It's a Neptune bounce. I mean, it looks pretty cool. There's a little algae on it, which is kind of annoying. But let me see if I can get it to turn correctly. It's kind of hard to tell in the photos, but the video, but the tentacles are like a nice pastel pink, and the body is like a pastel blue. I don't usually like pastel colors, and this color kind of freaks me out a little bit. But I figure why not? It's something a little different. I haven't seen anywhere sell anything like this. it's not as, you know, popular like an OG bounce where you can find it at, you know, your local fish store. So I figure I'd just give it a shot. He said it took like a year or so for him to get the colors out of it to even look like that. So we'll just kind of see how it goes. It was pretty cheap, so I'm not too worried about it if it, you know, doesn't really work out. And then finally we have one last coral, and this one I just bought because I thought it looked cool. No plans on really propagating this or anything. I just thought it was funky. It's one of these chalices. It's kind of hard to tell because the camera can't really pick it up, but the body is literally blue with like these yellowish polyps. What these kind of remind me of is those AOI zoas that everybody has right now, where it's like a blue body with the like a white yellowish center. Yeah, I don't know if this thing has a name, but it was real nice, and I figure it's a chalice. When it gets like real big, it'll look pretty cool. So I just decided to get it. I'm not really a chalice fan, but hey, why not? And it was super cheap too. This thing was like 20 bucks. So what we'll go ahead and do is just get all of these guys acclimated right now. Obviously it's going to take a little bit of time, and then we'll go ahead and get them situated in the tank. I'll probably just come back. We'll let everything get settled in this tank, and then yeah, we'll go ahead and see how they look once they're happy in their new homes. All right, so it's been a few days. Let all the frags kind of just settle in. The little mushroom, the eclectus that I got, he's in there because he hasn't attached anything, obviously. So I'm trying to get him to attach to rock. You can kind of see a little bit right there. Obviously, I didn't get this at the frag spot, but look at that torch. You might have heard when I said in the other episode, I really don't like torches very much, but I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this. The polyps are real big, the colors are real nice because it goes from like that purple to the yellow to the green. So I actually really like that. I'm gonna keep that guy around and let him get bigger. But as we go on to the other corals, you got that little Neptune bounce. He's doing real good. The bubbles are getting a lot bigger. You can see the color a lot better now. There's that bluish skin, which is like an actual deep blue, and then the pinkish little polyps there. So that's super nice. You got to this jawbreaker, which looks real good right now, and my tank just kind of pissing everybody off. But yeah, that's a real nice solid color. The texture is real nice. And he's careful not to accidentally bite it. That's good. And then there's this guy. So he was the most impressive thing I got. He's definitely not an Aiken of any kind. He's definitely kind of like a Scoly. I'm thinking it's like a Master Croc Island Scoly. If you guys know in the comments, let me know. I'm really not sure. But this guy has some potential. I think if it is what it is, and I got it for a good price, 120 bucks. If I can get him bigger, you know, he's gonna be sick. He stayed that color. You know, he hasn't changed in the last couple days. He has a lot of potential just because of all the colors you can see on him. So yeah, we'll see. Hopefully I don't kill him. He gets a lot bigger, you know, color gets better. Maybe I've seen some reefers on YouTube have fragged Scolies. I don't know if you can do that to this one, but I mean, if I'm greedy enough, I want to make a little money, that might be another option there. But we'll go ahead and see. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on the next one.